I'm here sitting with American Grizzly, and I'm lucky enough to get to hang out with you in Dennis Wilson's basement. Thanks, Dennis.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Got it, boys.
I'm looking at Jack Doyle, Marty Funk, Matt Ladd, Owen Yans, and Dennis Wilson of American Grizzly. We're going to do our best here to have a little basement chat and maybe play some songs from American Grizzly's repertoire and talk a little bit about some music and even Bickhamstock. Thank you guys for agreeing to play at Bickhamstock.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because Dennis Wilson's dog is drinking my beer. No, keep him here. No, what's the dog's name?
That's
Gibbs.
licking. He's in.
Gibbs, you can't drink my beer.
Gibbs.
He's a fan.
So,
go by Owen.
You guys playing at Bickhamstock. Thanks for doing it for the second time around. Could we talk a little bit about American Grizzly and their name and where they started? I mean, you guys played at the Bickhamstock 6.7. And ever since then, you guys have been rocking out at a lot of shows lately. So we'll talk about that later, but let's start with the first question. Where did the American Grizzly name come from?
It was a My Morning Jacket album. It had a big grizzly bear on it. And I thought that'd be a cool concept for a name.
That wasn't the name of the album.
That wasn't the name of the album.
Talking to
it was
Mike.
it was just a picture on that album.
Yeah. I had no idea that's where it came from,
That's
to be
where it
honest.
came from. And then we spun off from there and we collaborated.
I thought it just sounded cool. But.
And my spirit animal is a bear.
Matt Ladd's spirit animal is a bear. How did you guys get together, all of you guys? How did American Grizzly form?
So we were playing together. Marty and I have been playing together for years, and then Jack and Owen got involved, and we were playing covers for a long time, just all around the South Side. And then about a year ago, we jammed with Ladd, and sounded good, so we started, writing more and taking a more serious approach to
Why don't
our
you tell them about
original
when you
songs.
called me on the phone and I didn't know who you were?
Yeah, I cold
Why don't
called.
you tell the real story? This
I
is
cold
like
called
Rolling
Jack
Stone.
Doyle. I'm like, hey, come over. I want to show you a couple songs I wrote, and he did, and we ended up jamming, for a while since then.
I called the police and let them know where I was going now.
No, he liked it. He liked it. He was flattered.
I would.
That leads me to my next question. How do you guys get together and write the songs? Do they start with only you, Dennis, and Jack, and then you guys get everybody involved, or does everybody jump on in and say, this is what I want to do? And
So Jack writes majority of the songs, so.
All of our songs are written either by me, Dennis, or Owen, and each one of us wrote them on our own. I think Owen and Marty collaborated a little bit on the music, right? Or maybe I'm wrong on that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
a little bit.
But
I showed Marty first, but yeah, Jack.
Pretty much just write them on my own, show the band, and we just take them from there. Dennis does the same. Just bring them to our next group practice, show the jam, and everybody does their thing.
Love it. Love it. We're hanging out right now with American Grizzly. This is Tom Bickham Show on the radio in Dennis Wilson's basement. And we're going to play a song right now. This is off of our YouTube page. You guys, check these guys out on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Slow Down is the track we're about to hear right now, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. This is the Tom Bickham Show on the radio. WindyCityUnderground.com.
Going off for feeling and working off an earth. It's so deceiving and well deserved. She's trying to make up my mind, but I ain't ready and I need more time. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. 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 Just a young man, a fool from my years. Still I try to hide my fears. To settle down, is to give in. I gotta play my hand to win. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. take their toll. Wonder mind with nowhere to go. Who's gonna love me when you're gone? Pick me up when you're not around. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down. Ooh, baby, yeah, you're slowing me down.
Sitting here with American Grizzly, WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station on the. This is the Tom Bickham Show on the radio, and hanging out in Dennis Wilson's basement. You just heard "Slow Down," and right now I want to talk a little bit more about the songs that everybody could hear from American Grizzly right now on their YouTube page. So you have "Slow Down" on there, North Dakota. Can we talk a bit about how did those come to form? Where'd you guys record them? How'd that
Deeper than it
build?
shines up.
Tom, should I not be waving at your laptop?
Jack Doyle, yeah, don't wave at the laptop.
I
That's
thought
just
this was all right. My fault.
Nobody could see us.
Why don't we talk about Slow Down, Danny?
Yeah, I was living in an apartment in Lincoln Park at the time. Honestly,
Neighborhood name drop.
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember much about it. Like that song just kind of came together on its own. It seemed like it didn't take a lot of work. It just kind of
It wrote itself.
That's what came out. And I was
Is that
playing.
when you broke up with Candy?
Candy
that was,
Girl.
that was following the Candy years.
She was
But,
slowing him down.
No, I was playing a lot of music at the time.
Candy, if you're out there, look what you did to him.
Yeah.
Poor Dennis.
I was playing a lot of music at the time, so it just kind of came easily.
How did you guys go about recording those songs? I mean, did you just play them so much together and just bring them to the studio?
If I could interject there, that was like Slow Down and
North Dakota?
No, not
Or-
North Dakota.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday, and like one of other Dennis's songs was like when I realized Dennis was like a really good songwriter, and that's kind of how the band formed from there.
Those were the first tunes we played together.
I was the first fan of those tunes, I think, besides his parents or something.
Thanks,
And
Jack.
Candy, probably.
Appreciate that. Andy's
And Mr. Keen.
Andy's a lifelong fan.
No, but like Dennis would like cover like super popular songs for the most part. They were pretty lame, and then he would play like original songs that were way cooler, and I don't know. Then we just started kind of playing those.
Does Dennis, so do you still cover super popular songs like all the Taylor Swift ones out right now?
I do a lot of Taylor Swift, a lot of Mariah Carey.
Well, that wasn't like a shot. Like I used to do
No,
like
I
Wagon
know,
Wheel and
it's-
all that crap
yeah.
too, but it was just like we would play Wagon Wheel because we started playing it like Irish Eyes. or
Yeah,
something.
we were doing acoustic gigs, and
it just wasn't fun.
They
And
just
then
kind of
when we
wanted
played
you.
his songs, it was
They
super
just
fun.
wanted you to be like a jukebox, you know, playing songs for the college DePaul crowd, you know. So you had to do it, but then we'd also slip in like some John Prine and like some deep cut country stones and that sort of stuff too. So
Very cool.
And then
You go ahead, Matt.
for the recordings, we went down to Joliet at the University of St. Francis and recorded up in the Dara Studios.
Go Falcons.
They're the Saints, but yeah, go Falcons. But it was actually the first time we ever recorded as a band. I think it was a huge learning experience. We really kind of came together more, actually being in the studio.
That wasn't actually our first time.
Record. Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
does
it was
that
our
mean?
first real time
What are you
record.
talking about?
We recorded at
Pilsen.
yeah.
Our
We
boy.
recorded at a
that's right,
different
that's
studio in Pilsen. And the minute we walked in, I was like, all right, we have to. This will be fun, but we're gonna have to actually go record for real. And that's what we did. Yeah. So
That's kind of like the Tom Bickham Show on the radio right now. I hope you don't feel that way after this one.
you're at some place in Evergreen Park and.
So yeah, Matt Ladd, you're the singer of American Grizzly.
Yep. Jack Doyle.
And Mr. Jack Doyle as well, as you heard. How do you write some lyrics for that, or do you take what Dennis and Jack give you and
So yeah,
go from there?
they're both. I mean, like I said, they're both great songwriters, and I think Jack has a lot of cool ideas and what lyrically he wants, the song to sound like, and we try to work it from there. I mean, to fit my voice or to fit, the backup parts wherever we want. And I think Dennis is just, they kind of came together. We didn't do much formal practice on them. It was just like, let's sing them. So those kind of came together pretty quick. But yeah, I don't really write any of the lyrics, so it's all these two.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Jake, you got anything to say about writing North Dakota?
Uh,
Did you do any research on? I remember you telling a story about the band writing the old Dixie song. I thought that was pretty cool.
Thank you, Owen.
Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything, but
No,
that was honestly a cool story. There.
No, yeah.
Owen is taking this.
So our band, we eased into the whole being an original band type of thing. I think everybody here was in some serious goofy cover bands. I know us four minus Matt. Matt was actually playing gigs that paid and people wanted to go see, but like we played.
Hey, we sold out Bleakers though.
We
Bleakers
sold out
Bowling Alley.
Bleakers in its last year.
Now with
people
Benny's
were-
Beverage Depot.
That is true.
I got
Which
kicked
is
out of
big.
Bleecker, so.
There were people still bowling, and they had us set up in the lanes. We were slipping and sliding and playing guitars, but
No way.
we were on a stage that was like a
On
couple
the
of like
lanes.
4 milk cartons
On
spread
the-
out in the corners, and
On
it
a
was
bowling alley.
it was like playing on a trampoline,
Yeah.
and people were still bowling, picking up spares and stuff. It was loud as hell.
Cheering, but not for you. They're cheering because they
No,
just got a turkey.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that song North Dakota, which ended up on XRT, which was super awesome for all of us, and
Yep.
me
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Dennis and Marty put it in there, so I really appreciate them doing that. But that tune, we were covering the night they drove Old Dixie down, and we still do. We're probably going to play it tonight. We played it a couple weeks ago, but you just kind of like hear these like crazy rock star stories like the Stones and all the drugs and just like totally just being out of their minds. But the band, I read this story that like Levon Helm and Robbie Robertson were at the Woodstock Public Library researching historical events in the Civil War, because Robbie Robertson, of course, is from Canada. So it was like Levon was kind of like getting the historical books to show Robbie. Robbie was coming up with the songs. I just thought it was like such like an intellectual academic approach to an awesome song, and I love that song. So it kind of made me think about that a little bit, and then I was kind of reading up about the North Dakota oil boom and all that, and the song kind of came from that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it all came full circle when the XRT guy
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
said right before he played our song that your voice was just like
No,
No,
he said,
it was,
so it was cool. Before they put us on, they said that we sounded like the band, and then my voice sounded like Rick Danko, who like, like when I write songs, sometimes like I kind of hear it in my voice, but sometimes I hear it like way out of my skill level, and I'll hear it like Matt's voice, and then like more like Robert Plant or like a better singer than me.
Sweet.
And like one person, like just Rick Danko's like somebody that I kind of emulate a little bit. He's not like super skilled singer. So when they said that, it was just kind of cool. It's kind of like affirmation that we're actually kind of on the right track or something. I don't know.
You guys are definitely doing good things as American Grizzly, writing some badass songs, and that leads me to my next question. When you guys come to perform and you guys are performing these songs, what gets you going? What turns you on? What makes you flip that switch on stage?
The girls.
Yeah! Marty Fuck says the girls.
I think we found out we like to be close together on stage.
Yeah.
When we were playing at a gig, we were kind of far off, and it was the energy we were trying to it kind of threw us off. And we played at Live Warner Lounge, and we were all on top of each other, and the energy at that show was insane. So I think we kind of like, even if we're at a big stage, we want to pack up close and we just feed off each other.
What
You
do you
know,
call that?
that's craft.
No. What?
That is craft.
That's
we
craft.
do keep it craft.
For that or something like that?
Oh no, like the.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, like the Spartans, when they would go to war in the phalanx, they'd all get together and huddle, and you couldn't penetrate it. That's why they're the best warriors.
300.
Yes, there you go. So we get in our phalanx, and we go up there, and we freaking rock.
And we keep it craft.
Yeah. Me and Jack always bump into each other. Then I get between these two.
Sometimes sneak up on your amplifier.
Jack likes to mess with my amp during the shows and crank me up, which gets me going. That's good.
Yeah.
What's some advice? What's the worst thing to happen on stage that you never want to happen again, that you could help someone listening stop from happening to them?
I think personally, I always have some kind of, like, all my gear is like, I forget how old I'm getting, and some of my stuff is like from like when, like 10 years old, and just
Jack's
felt like it hasn't
135
happened in a
years
while.
old.
But our first few gigs, like at Bickham stock, right? The first Bickham
It
stock.
was the first, but yeah.
It's like all little patch cords and amplifiers. It's like,
But your strap broke during
Make
Lose
a
Lose. I think it was
checklist.
Bickham stock.
yeah. I mean, the strings are gonna break. That's not. But like, I
Oh,
had
yeah.
a lot more issues than that. So it just sucks when there's really no backup plan when you're at that point. So I don't know.
Yeah. I think when you're the hardest part too is like people get nervous and they're like singing too. People are like, oh, I don't want to see. It's like you're up there doing it. All those other people are watching. Like they're not doing anything. So who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the
They're there to
balls to go
enjoy it.
stand up there and sing. Just rock, man. Let it loose.
So last Bickham stock was great when you guys were there. It was a fun time. A lot of people showed up for you guys, but something happened with you, Matt Ladd, and Kraft. What was it? Can you tell that story?
Keeping it craft. So craft beer, it's my thing.
Oh, okay, the craft beer. Yeah.
So that's
Bickham
how it
stock's
started. Yeah, and I tell everybody keep it craft. Drink your local breweries.
cool. Maybe Owen should tell what happened. instead
Yeah.
of you.
Well, no, that's just our. That kind of turned into an ongoing joke, and that's our kind of our motto. I'd say.
Yeah, keeping it craft. Yeah.
So what does craft mean, though?
Yeah.
We haven't. I don't think we've even figured out ourselves.
Well, what
We
happened
don't
that
know.
he had to say keep it craft? What was going on?
Well, it started as me just saying,
You just
keep
said
it
it.
craft, drink
Okay.
craft beer,
Oh,
and then it
Yeah,
turned
promoting
into
your own business.
Yeah, promote. Yeah,
On stage
promoting,
of our
selling.
gig.
Yeah, and then it turned into everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything we do is now craft.
Yeah.
From our shirts to our, and we're pretty much the judges, so it could be the stupidest thing ever, but we think it's craft, so we say it is. Yeah, it's great. I write it on
If
the
that
set
makes any
list.
sense, yeah, that's
That's all
good
I
as we
needed.
can explain
They
it.
call me
happy
the
that
craft man.
Bickham stock could start that trend. Keep
Bickham
it
stock
craft.
is craft. That's one thing.
Bickham stock is craft,
Very
man.
craft.
Bickham's craft, man. Yeah.
Okay, Tom Bickham Show on the radio is what you are listening to. We're hanging out with American Grizzly, Dennis Wilson's basement, and so happy to be here right now. What does the future hold for American Grizzly, guys? What's next? I know you guys playing Bickham Stock 7, February 7th. Be there. But what else is coming up for American Grizzly, music-wise and show-wise? Anything?
Well, we just studio-wise, we just went in the studio. We recorded a couple more tunes. We'll be releasing some, new tunes soon. You'll be able to check those out on YouTube and on our Facebook. We're gonna get a
As far as
a
shows,
website going.
We besides we're most looking forward to February 7th, Bickham Stock.
Oh, yeah.
What
Thank
number
you.
is it, Tom?
7, February
It's 7.
7th.
It's
Bickham
2
Stock
for
7.
American Grizzly, but 7 for Tom.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Awesome. So besides that, at Double Door, I know we're playing at Martyrs one day. We've been playing a little bit at Debonair's Social
That's February 14th, the weekend after.
Social Club.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
bring
Day.
your
So that should be
girls.
romantic. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Marty and Owen.
We'll play
and
Lady in
Dennis are
Red.
gonna do like a barbershop thing on that one. We're playing the Cubby Bear in March.
Awesome.
We played Jerry's one time. We just picked up a gig at Reggie's.
Reggie's Music
March
Joint.
27th. We're
Yep.
doing the Elbow Room, which we have not done yet. So
Yep.
we're looking forward to that.
Man, it's
Pretty
gonna-
much booked through March right
We have an
now.
empty
Every
bottle
weekend.
gig coming up.
We have an
too,
empty
in the next
spot.
2 months or so.
I
Yep.
think that's completely unconfirmed, but or is
But
it?
empty bottle
I
if you're
think-
listening.
I think it's confirmed.
Then we're doing like
We're
kind of a
confirming it live.
compilation thing with Tony Bennett and Mick Jagger, which
Yeah.
should be pretty.
Follow these guys on
Marty
Facebook.
knew them personally and got them to record with us. So.
They're working with Mick Jagger. Check them all. Check everything out. Keep updated with American Grizzly on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for doing this.
Hey, thank
Thanks
you,
for
Tom.
having
Yeah.
us.
I
Thanks
can't
for
wait
being
to
here.
hang out with you guys at Bickham Stock. Check these guys out at Bickham Stock. They'll be playing around
9:30.
9-ish. All right, I just gave it away. But thank you guys for doing it. Check them out everywhere in Chicago. This
Or
has
in
been-
Denny's basement.
Or Dennis's basement. Thanks for letting us use your basement, man.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what it's here for.
That's exactly what it's here. This
Are you
is all.
promoting your
Live is
basement?
basically-
It's only for interviews.
It's not for grown men, teenagers to have like.
If you need a party place, come to Dennis's basement.
He rents it out.
We'll see American Grizzly at Bickham Stocks February 7th at Double Door. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Tom.
Tom.